How's it going, my fellow shiny Pokemon? Shiny Snorlax here, bringing you guys Pokemon Showdown. Oh, you beta fighting. Sorry that you hear some noise in the background. Some people are here fixing my windows up, so yeah. And there, let's get to the fight. Opponent leads off with its Gengar. I lead off with my walls, originally predicting Ninetales, but close enough. Opponent goes for a Focus Blast and gets the special defense lower. I go for a Thunder Wave just to slow down the Gengar. And I switch out into my What's Gonna Do, predicting a Focus Blast, but opponent's paralyzed. I go for a Swords Dance, opponent goes for a Shadow Ball, and gets special defense over it again. I go for a King Shield just so I could heal up. Opponent's paralyzed again. And I go for a Shadow Sneak, taking out the Gengar. And now I go for another Shadow Sneak, even though I knew he was going to bring that out. Opponent goes for a Surf and takes out my What's I Gonna Do. I bring out my Walls, and opponent goes for a Surf, not doing that much, and I go for a Soft Boil just to heal up. Opponent goes for an Ice Beam, gets a critical hit, and I go for a Thunder Wave just to slow it down. And I go for a Seismic Toss, take out the Greninja, and opponent brings out its Hitmonlee. I switch out to my Armor Titan, and opponent goes for a High Jump Kick. I thought I could take it a bit more better, but opponent brings me down to about half. Opponent goes for a Blaze Kick, but misses. I set up one layer of spikes. And opponent goes for another Blaze Kick, but misses. I set up one more layer of spikes. And opponent goes for another Blaze Kick, but I survive. And I set up my last layer of spikes. And opponent goes for another Blaze Kick and takes out my Armor Titan. And I switch on to Egon and go for a Shadow Ball, bringing the Hitmonlee down to about half. Opponent goes for an Earthquake and doesn't affect me. I go for a Shadow Ball and take out the Hitmonlee. Opponent brings out Tyrantrum, and I go for a Shadow Ball to gain special defense. So opponent goes for a Crunch and takes out my Egon. And I bring out my Walls. Opponent goes for a Crunch, I survive and get the defense drop, and I go for a Seismic Toss, taking out the Tyrantrum. Opponent brings out its Ninetales and goes for a Flamethrower, not doing that much, and I knew I could survive, so I went for a Soft Boiled. And opponent sets up one nasty plot, and I go for a Thunder Wave just to slow it down. And I go for a Seismic Toss, just to get some chip damage in. Opponent is paralyzed and cannot move. And I go for another Seismic Toss. And opponent goes for a Flamethrower, getting some damage off. And I go for another Seismic Toss, and take it out. Opponent brings out a Gardevoir, and Mega evolves it, and goes for a Psychic, and gets a critical hit and gets the special defense drop. I go for a Thunder Wave just to slow it down. And I switch up, predicting the Psychic into my Sand. And now my opponent did go for a Psychic. And I go for a Stone Edge and take out the Gardevoir. So yeah, that was a pretty decent fight. And I don't know when Showdown fix the replay button. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know when they're going to fix that and other stuff. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe to become a shiny Pokemon. And I'll see you next time.